You should be beans don't make you fart. Garlic doesn't leave bad breath. What'd you pick and why? Dude, I eat garlic every single fucking day. And I like a lot of it too. I eat beans maybe once a month. Okay. Baller. Damn. Volby is just not him, huh? Okay. Oh! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's done it! Watch this do like 70%. It doesn't matter, we win. Holy. Don't get into the classic Nuzlocke moment here. This is where the Nuzlocke got its name. This very matchup. If this booms, yep. Ooh! Can't do that, can you, John Locke? People asking for help. No, tier list testing and cooking by myself. Are you seriously cooking a tier list all by yourself? Good posts. Good posts this week, guys. Give it up for r/pChal TV, everyone. Let's play some Pokemon. Okay, there's one quick thing I want to do on the Watson split before I move on. I wanted to get slowed down B-roll of Marshtomp beating this gym fight because it's probably the most important B-roll for the Swampert section of the video. So let's do that real quick. Just a quick round of slowed down footage here for the video. Till we move on to... Oh my god, is my text speed not on high? Hold on one second. What the f*** is this? The fact that the slow text option exists is f***ing crazy, by the way. Do you hear about this? I mean, yeah, I guess the first Pokemon I played, I literally couldn't read when I was playing it, so... I guess it doesn't matter for that. For that, you just want the fastest text speed possible. Heard of calculus run? Have you heard of reading list runs? That's just what every Nuzlocker does, bro. Hey, pChal, why do they call it mud shot when you mud in the penis mud out the butt? God tier short. You guys need to stop with this, man. The joke can't be that the joke is bad. Unless it's bad in a very specific way. Like, you have to indicate somehow that you put some amount of effort into it. By the way, the goal today is to completely finish this tier list testing. I'm not doing anything else today. And I'm going to stream until we're done. And that's a pChal promise. Okay. Ninjas doesn't get shit at this point, right? I mean, he gets Swords Dance, but that doesn't really matter. Azumarill, I've heard solos this fight. Like, some of these are just not worth testing, right? Like, I don't need to know what Nuzleaf does on this fight. Alright, let's see this Azumarill solo that people keep talking about. It does get Bubble Beam. That's actually huge. I f*** at my own tempo until I Liquid Ooze. Nope. Try again. I mean, this is pretty good. What do you do now? Oh, you just kind of got the bulk, huh? You probably want to go Cherry Berry. You just kind of wait out the... She does a lot of healing. I wonder if you click Rollout there, is that just better? Okay. Yeah, Rollout is probably the play. Rollout on Camerupt. That does avoid the chance of getting paralyzed. Let's try that. That's unfortunate, but I think you still win if you do this, right? Maybe. It is true. So far, I mean, like, okay, the Azu I have here is huge power, right? That's probably worth noting. Because these rollouts would be doing, like, literally half the damage if I wasn't. Although, that overheat would do less damage if I was thick fat, so... Well, that was only close because I missed, like, the one... I missed, like, the one crucial rollout I needed to hit, right? There is a lot of ways to use White Herb in Elite Four. There's a lot of fights you want it on. Specifically on Drake, it's really good. You get one of them for free. The other one you can steal here, and it's worth it. I haven't really looked into which Pokemon can even do this. Let's just note, who's the best Pokemon to heist this White Herb? Do any water types learn Thief? Or it could be like a throwaway Pokemon or something. I don't think a single water type... Maybe Pelipper? Lombre, Tenta. Tenta seems good. I think Marshtomp probably doesn't do very well. It's got like a lot of issues. And needs some help. Like, the other water types you get at this point are just better, right? Your Pelipper, your Azumarill, even your Tentacool, because it gets Bubble Beam. And then obviously Gyarados. I think Bide would be really inconsistent, right? It can like randomly overheat, Body Slam, or it could even attract and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Can Sunny Day in between. This is annoying, but like the camera up doesn't do a lot of damage, so I hope we hit through here and I think we're fine. Nice. I think Water Gun does more, yeah, it certainly does more damage as long as Sun isn't up. Okay, now you start Mudshotting. No Water Pulse TM at this point. That is what you get from being the 8th gem in this game, man. Fantastic idea, by the way. This is annoying, but I think it might not be potion range. Okay, then it's not that bad. Or Cherry Berry. That's a crit. Okay. I think you have a pretty like decent shot at soloing this. Okay. Nose Pass. It gets Rock Slide somehow. That's good. That's a good move. But then like half the, yeah, I don't really know it. Okay, outspeed and one-shot the Slugma. Gulp. Let's try using this on Torkoal. Like, he's honestly got like pretty respectable damage output. He doesn't care if Sun is up. Well, I guess he cares because Overheat is going to do a shit ton. Sorry, a ton. Paraflinch. I like it. We are slower. Attract is hella annoying here, I will say. Oh wait, are we speed tied? Huge. Huge. Yo, that's pretty good damage. And he randomly body slams because he doesn't calc overheat damage for some reason. If you have a female Nose Pass, I think this is a winning matchup. Holy! I'm gonna call that a winning matchup if you're female and a decent chance if you're male. Okay, can we do Curlius setup maybe? I feel like this works. It's a lot of damage. Maybe we just go. I think magnitude 10 might kill there, right? But it kind of randomly goes for it. Maybe it's better to set up on this, actually. Ooh, that's a kill, actually? Wait, this seems... Okay. You need, like, +4 to kill. That's doable. Let's go, Pecha Berry? And see if we can just maybe kill the Numel. It's really likely to Sunny Day anyway, right? I think either way, if it's Sunny Days or Overheats, Calm Mind is just better because it gives you the kill. So you go 1 Calm Mind. You Psychic for the kill. Calm Mind. Calm Mind. Calm Mind. I mean, that's rough, but doable. If you're willing to abuse Double Team, it's probably pretty easy. Is there another turn of Light Screen that I forgot to account for? I think +6 doesn't kill in Light Screen. I think Light Screen would have already been down. Okay, I actually took one more turn than I needed to. Let's try something like this. Does this bait? I think this bait's Slugma, right? Because it should just bait down the line. Why does this have Fury Swipes? Okay, sorry. There we go. One, two, three, four. I don't know if that's necessarily even safer. Yeah, you could yawn as well. Let's put Slackoth down for yawn support. Okay. I don't think... Maybe bulk up works. It doesn't seem incredible, but... The problem is... What do you drop? I guess now we have move relearner. We just drop probably on call. Probably yawn. Okay. Hope for sunny day. Nope. There we go. Let's just see where we can go at +3, I guess. This thing does a lot of damage, man. This is a great Pokemon. Holy f***. Upper was 50. Okay, yeah. Okay, we dodge a crit there. But it's worth noting that +4 does just kill Camerupt. But I mean, Torkoal isn't dead now. This is not going to work. I should have slacked off. That's my bad. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Does that kill? That's a crit. Let's see it. Dude, stop critting. Are you serious? This Vigoroth is just such a monster, man. Okay, don't crit, please. I just want to see the damage. Okay. This kind of sucks, I think. Jesus. This Pokemon is incredible. I think the thing that's worth checking is the Plusle versus Torkoal matchup, right? I didn't equip an item, but whatever. Which one is the more defensive one? I think Mino is the more defensive one, right? Oh, you Encore here, actually? Hold on. How much is Spark doing? That's not that much. That actually looks like a pretty safe 3 at KO. Yeah, that looks great. Okay. Ooh, never mind. Are you dead to this? Probably, right? Sunny Day's up. Yeah. I mean, if you get Thunderbolt TM, you can do it. You guys think Grimer's gonna do something, y'all? Man, this guy stinks. That is a really awful moveset, isn't it? Screech support doesn't even help because of White Smoke Torkoal. This is so awful. Alright, Graveler, show us how it's done. Holy magnitude 10. Start your rollout here. Holy. Okay, just self-destruct, it doesn't even kill. I'm not gonna lie, Golem's not gonna be a good Pokemon in this game. Okay. Do I want to try this stupid Machamp shit? I don't really... I just don't have a move to run, man. Is that true? Does it get low kick? That seems pretty good. I'll teach Bulk Up and see what happens. I've deleted my Bulk Up TM because I only had one. What is TM number of Bulk Up, guys? 3 or something? I think it's a low number, right? 8. Close. 3 is basically 8. Just missing like a couple of completed circles, you know? Some say 3 is half 8. I mean, people say pretty crazy shit. People also say that half 8 is not 730, but 830, which is fucking insane, by the way. It's not fully 8, it's half 8. It's 730. If we're meeting at half 8, we're getting an early lunch, or early dinner, I can tell you that much. Half past 8. Oh, so you think you can just remove one word from the phrase and have it still make sense? Is that how language works, guys? You guys are insane. That's very tanky. Let's just see what we can do. Okay, yeah, this is pretty good. That was a crit. Just say 730 or 830. You could also say those. I think it's nice to have some variety. Because by dropping the word, you make it ambiguous. Because it could also be half to 8 or half of 8. But if you say I'll take half, it's like, do you want a pizza? And you say I'll take half, nobody's going to give you 1.5 pizzas. There's no other area in life where this applies. Bursting, you drop the 2. I understand that you sometimes drop words, especially if they don't convey any necessary information. I just think that if you say half without a preposition in every other context, it is implied that you mean half of and not 1.5. That doesn't make any sense. How is half 8:30 then? Yeah, half of the 8th hour. That's 7:30. 7/8 is the 8th hour of the day, so he has a point. Yes. I'm just looking for one example where you drop the preposition after half and it means 1.5. Because I can come up with plenty of examples where it means half of. All the people who are saying half 8 is 8:30 are pretty silent right now, is all I'm going to say. I understand that in Britain it's used that half 8 means 8:30. My argument is that it makes no sense. In German, half 8 is 7:30, and it's more consistent. That's my point. All languages should introduce a word for 5 minutes. It's a very common time interval. We do. It's called a second, a bit, a cine-mini. Why not just say 7:30? Because it's nice to have variation in your language and have different things that you can say. Also, Americans need to not talk about this ever because you guys literally put the month before the fucking day. Like, your date format is so fucking horrible. It's actually so atrocious. When is the month ever more relevant than the fucking day? But now I'm just preaching to the choir. Nobody's going to defend this. Nobody in their right mind. I'm sorry. I'm not saying there's no moments when the month isn't the most important bit of information, but it's way more common that the day is more important. That's definitely true. But in everyday speech, if my buddy's like, hey, I was going to have a party on February, and I'm like, 12th, and I'm like, okay, thank you. Also, you're not even consistent with it. You always say the state name after the city name. Yeah, you're saying you say the 12th of January? Yes. Well, in German, I guess you just say 12th January. In English? No, I don't. Because it sounds like shit because nobody else says it. And it makes me feel weird and European and like I have a hairy penis, okay? If I'm trying to assimilate, I have to adopt. And that's what sucks about it. What the fuck am I doing? I think I'm done with Flannery, right? Yeah, okay, let's move on. Okay, what am I doing? I mean, there's not much I can say about Marshtomp here. It's not really that interesting, is it? Okay, defense curl rollout here. Hold. I mean, you can presume berry, but you need like 3 turns of setup. I don't really know. I mean, it can work. You belly drummed? Belly dram? Wait, okay. Okay, that's about as far as that's gonna get. Let's see some... Oh, this traces own tempo, so Spinda can't confuse you. That's actually pretty good. Let's see how much damage Facade does and how many psychics we need. I saw a video once about how it doesn't make sense that we... That's not a lot of damage. Our clocks also don't make sense in the sense that why does our clock start at midnight and then switch over at midday? Why not use sunrise and sunset? Why not use the transition between night and day? Now, obviously, it's not entirely based on that, right? I mean, I guess if you're using 12-hour clock, then the 0th hour doesn't even exist, but you guys know what I'm saying? It's always different. So is midday and midnight. It's obviously not exactly based on that, but like, why start counting in the middle of the night instead of starting counting after sunrise? Wouldn't it be sick if 3 p.m. meant the sun has been up for 3 hours? Also, we have modern technology. We could now just account for that. The fact that the sun rises and sets at different times. I mean, being slower than slacking usually kind of sucks, huh? You're just kind of dead. How fast do you need to be to outspeed the slacking? I think you need 30 IV or something. 28 is enough, but I think 26 is speed tie. So yeah, Gardevoir, not very useful in this fight, I would say. Explain the supposed utility of having 3 p.m. be 3 hours after sunrise. I don't know, it just feels, I don't know if there's necessarily utility. I just think it makes more sense. It's been 3 hours since the day started. It's 3 p.m. It's 16 o'clock. It's 16 hours past sunrise, man. We just had, there would just be a little bit more cognitive association between those two things. Okay, bulk up Vigoroth. I mean, even without setup, this is probably just good, right? Like, it's pretty bulky. It has crazy utility. This Pokemon is so good, man. Let's actually try just using, I want to try using this against slacking. February 29th should be a national holiday. An international holiday. It should be like a day that doesn't exist. Like, nothing on that day matters. It's the purge. Wait. Let him cook? You're not allowed to record anything. You're not allowed to reference anything that happened on that day. How many persons for a big corp was to ask you to clock in on the purge? They're not allowed to. If you ask someone to clock in on February 29th, you get executed. Well, actually, because you're not allowed to record anything that happens on that day. So how would you prove... I have to think about this more, guys. You can't clock in because that's an active recording? True. Don't clock out on the 28th. Oh. No, but they would have to tell you on the 28th to not clock out. And that would obviously be illegal. That's a lot of damage. But I can handle it. Do you just win this because of slack off? Okay. Can this solo without bulk up? I think you don't have enough strength PP probably, right? You can probably drop Encore though for like secret power or something. Honestly, Focus Punch is probably the play, right? Who actually celebrates half birthdays? Dude, I don't know this too much because I don't know anyone who has kids, because as soon as I hear that you're having a kid, you're out of my friend circle immediately. But in a baby's first year, every day is fair game for celebration, bro. I've heard people do like 100 days, 6 months, 3 months. Doesn't fucking matter. There's a party like every fucking day. Yeah, they're even having them before the baby's born. Which, like, do whatever, I guess. But can you just have like a monthly meeting? I sound like an only child whose mom's gotten pregnant, who's gonna have his first sibling. And is jealous of all the attention the kid is getting, except I'm 30 years old. In the military, we get paid to show up to baby showers? Wait, what? Why? Oh, does it not see Vital Spirit and try to yawn you? Oh, is it because yawn isn't a sleep move? It's not a direct sleep move. It inflicts a different condition, so AI doesn't see that it can't yawn you. That's actually really interesting. I didn't know that at all. I mean, the US isn't the top military spender in the world for nothing, man. Somebody's got to pay for all those baby showers. You get paid for anything in the military as long as you show up. All right. Yeah, I think PP is like the main issue here, huh? Yeah, if you have like another attacking move here, I think you can kind of... I guess the question is how much damage do you do to Lanoon? Because maybe Belly Drum can actually f you. Oh, I crit him and he countered. Okay, whatever. I don't need to test this that extensively. Who cares? Ninjask? Let's see it, bro. Okay, Fury Cutter here. Okay, this is not the play. Okay, if you manage to get to +4... Holy... Yeah, this sucks. Okay. When did this start? That if you click a copy link thing on a website, it puts some shitty default text before the link into your clipboard. Why do I copy a Twitch link and it puts, hey, check out this Twitch clip of Forsen playing League of Legends, and then who the f is this for? Nobody cares about this, right? Like, it's never like a non-invasive version. It's always like the longest text you've ever seen in your life. Wokest opinion not even woke people are ready for. Oh, the classic pChal one is, I think the legal voting age should be 0. Either people are allowed to vote based on their cognitive abilities or they're not. And then you might say, oh, but that just means families with lots of kids have more voting power. Yeah? Is that a bad thing? Aren't they disproportionately affected by decisions made by the state? Are the political campaigns targeted at babies? What, you mean Asmongold's stream? We're fine. Do I Moonlight here? He heals, right? No, I should attack. Because it's not a guaranteed KO. I mean, you kind of need +6. You're pretty bulky, though. Okay, if you can get a +6, you can do this. I'm not gonna lie. This sort of works. Hold on. I almost have it, guys. Okay, we've managed to remove all Teeter Dance PP. We're gaming. This works. Wait. I think this always wins if you have decent speed on Volbeat. Ooh, that's not a kill. Ooh, you dumb motherfucker. The thing is, like, he has to, like, I don't even know if crit kills you there. And then you have protect for slacking. Now you just win, right? Beautiful. This is very consistent. These Pokemon are really f***ing good. It's kind of insane. All right, Skarmory. That's really good damage. I guess the problem is you have like no recovery. Whatsoever. But like this Pokemon is obviously going to be good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, if you spend too much time confused on the spin dash, it can get a little bit iffy. God, that Citrus Berry is good though. Holy f. And now you can't get headbutt flinched. That's probably not enough HP. Unless he goes for counter. And now we're getting defense boosts. Easy. Anything interesting going on with Crobat? I don't really see it. Nose Pass. You don't want a Thunder Wave. Can he, like, beat slacking? It's a lot of damage. Oh, he's always going to feint attack. You don't need to harden. Oh, counter, though. What do you do on attacking turns? I'm winning. Okay. So far, Nose Pass does something on 2 of 2 fights. Sorry, on 2 of 4 fights. 2 of 3 fights. Sorry, 2 of 2 fights, right? Because you don't have it before Watson. Yeah. You only have it after. Pretty good. Is that it? Yeah, we're done. Winona time. Look at the progress we're making. All right, Zoomer will show us how it's done. Dude, the fact that Nose Pass gets Rock Slide actually makes it... It's like the only rock type in the game that gets that move. It's kind of crazy. Shit. Yeah, don't roll out on the Swablu, guys. I think any water type just works here, man. The Swablu kind of schmixed me there. I'm not gonna... Oh, I schmixed him back, though. Okay, this is where you roll out. Wait, he has Protect. Huge? Huge? Okay. Yeah, this can sweep. Marshtomp is probably pretty similar, right? Does Marshtomp learn rollout? You've made a big mistake, buddy. Amount of Ice Beam PP. I'm in Torrent. I'm too slow. Rollout Tutor, I guess. All right, Ninjask. Let's do the most cope sweep of all time. Okay, he didn't Perish Song. I need another. I need another. Okay, this is it. It's fine. Yeah, okay. Okay. Vigoroth. I think you can't Encore Mirror move, right? Yeah, we talked about this. I just need you to attack, bro. There you go. Oh my god. Right, I forgot. I think this is fine. Ooh, is it fine? Ooh, that's a very good Aerial Ace because he randomly solar beams whenever he wants. He crit me there. Okay, it's Skarmory before Altaria. That's a 2-hit KO. It's a 3-hit KO. Okay. Nose Pass. Sandstorm, anticipating the solar beam. Ho-ho-ho! Like a goddamn book. People were telling me this Pokemon's terrible. And now he has to Sunny Day. So we get our free Rock Slide in. Look at that damage, man! Like, I think some of these things he kind of does better than Golem. I haven't taken a single point of damage. Oh, here we go. And Nose Pass gets Magnet Pull, which improves your chance of getting Skarmory. How much is this water gun? That's a lot. Bro, I'm getting schmixed. I want to see how much damage he takes from Earthquake. Okay, Earthquake me, please. Or sorry, Aerial Ace me somehow. That was a crit, right? But now I'm dead. This fight is so fucking easy, man. Apart from the Altaria. Alright, this should be Earthquake kill, right? So we can go here. Okay, Dragon Breath, that's fine. This is going to be Aerial Ace. Now we can go here. Okay, now we Thunder Wave. He's D-dancing. He's gonna want to D-dance more once we hit this Thunder Wave. Let's see the damage. Not quite, not quite. But I mean, you can para-flinch. And he really wants the Dragon Dance because he's slower. Now he's faster. Okay, well... I think he has a 1 KO with Earthquake soon. I think Citrus Berry gets him out of heel turn here, though. It's Oren. I think he might not have kill yet. I think it's close. He's only +3, right? Okay. But I mean, even if that doesn't kill, I need full para the next turn, right? All right, Castform. Let's see it, buddy. Wait, Hail Weather Ball is just better, right? Okay, Castform might be him. Huge damage. Huge damage. He did miss the... I think you're just dead to Steel Wing there, right? He didn't protect. It's a disaster. I mean... Well, what if you Rain Danced here to resist the Steel Wing? Let me cook! He's gonna Sunny Day. We're gonna just Thunderbolt once. But then he's gonna be faster. So we need Protect, I think. He's cooking. Is Weather Ball more damage here? It is actually more damage than Thunderbolt. Well, I do think Thunder is probably ideal there. You need Hail to be up when Altaria comes out, I guess. I don't know if you have the turn because it could Dragon Dance. I guess you could kill this with Weather Ball. If you're brave enough to not get confused. This can solo. This is actually a really fun Pokemon to use on this fight. Let me actually get this once for B-roll. Castform is a goated name. It's pretty good. I agree. This is kind of sick. I actually wonder if the devs were planning for you to do this. Like if they intentionally designed... Because there's so much stuff that just really neatly fits in. Oh man, I'm gonna put that in the script for sure. You guys know what I mean? There's a lot that I want to say in this video about the design of the Gen 3 gym leader fights. I think this is like, apart from like the Perish Song shenanigans at the start, this is like... Dude, I wonder if they gave Swablu Perish Song exactly because of this. I would not be surprised if... Dude, Castform is... The guaranteed Castform is right next to this fight. And look how, like, beautifully these play into each other. There's so many, like, different components here that work. Like, I think that there's something here. I think there's something here. I can't prove it. But I would be surprised if this Winona fight was not designed specifically with this Castform in mind. Like, Castform and Winona's designs influenced each other 100%. I can guarantee it. Do I care about this piece of shit? Perish Song me. I double dog dare you. Oh, you're buddy. Yo, wait a minute. Lol. Okay. Got it. Alright, Donphan. Good shit. Crawdaunt. Probably does what like every other water type does here, except some of it a little bit worse. Alright, Gardevoir. You're up. He's not Perish Songing. Yeah. Good Pokemon. Good Pokemon. Okay, wait, let me try Golem over Graveler. Gardevoir's the best electric type in Hoenn. It's probably Minun, but... Yeah, Gardevoir's pretty good. Gardevoir's probably objectively just in a higher tier. Flygon's DPP Sprite? Oh, it's the one where he's like... putting his like labia into the camera? Kind of based, to be honest. Kind of based. I just want to see the damage, because I think Skarmory comes out last. Oh man, that Heracross back sprite is bringing back memories of using Sub-Salix Hera in DPP. Or sorry, in Gen 3 OU as like my last ditch effort Cheesemon. Oh, it's Skarmory before Altaria. Oh, because fighting is neutral and then bug is 4x, so you're neutral total. But Altaria, you have 2 resistances. Yeah. I mean, forgot to give this Surf. Crawdon sucks. Okay, you got this Heracross? That was nothing! We'll see the damage. Not quite. Let's just see some stuff that Golem can do, I guess. Easy. He didn't see kill with water gun. Hold on. Huge. I want to see the Altaria matchup. Kill before the switch AI hits there. What's Golem holding? I think like it's scratching its head or something. It's confused, you know? It's like, what the fuck am I doing here? I don't really think I have to say much about Skarmory. This is just the best, like, maybe the best Altaria in the counter in the game. Oh, what item is he holding? I guess I didn't give him a citrus berry, but I don't really, yeah, it's unsafe, right? You don't know if you're gonna hit your rock blasts. You don't know how the earthquakes are gonna, like, it's fine, but dude, Golem is like gonna be C tier in this game, man. I think we're done with Winona, y'all. We're gonna skip Tate and Liza because that fight is solved, and it's just everyone who's a dark type is good, everyone who's not a dark type is whatever.